Good morning. How are you? You got your juice? All right. Cora's very excited. She's jumping on me. I got some juice. It's clear and in a mason jar. Shine bright. Just kidding, it's water. That's it. That's all I drink. Water. Gotta stay hydrated. All right. So, how are you doing this week? How are you feeling? Are you still tired? Oh my God, energy's been crazy. I had my vendor event last weekend. It was amazing. So thanks to everybody who sent some well wishes or came out to that. That was magical. I had 5 energy sessions that I did at this vendor event. I wasn't really sure how it would go because there's just so much energy in those places. But I set up a tent, had my zero gravity chair with like a nice blanket, and I had a table with some tissues, and because sometimes energy comes up and needs to get out of there, and it comes out in tears for cleansing. And then, like a salt lamp, and it was just magical. So, yes, here's Corwin. Here's a Corwin girl. Look at her, just so cute. So, then I was thinking this week about what to chit chat about, right? So most of the time I'll just get messages on what to share because somebody needs to hear that. So okay, so somebody must need to hear this week, and it's just it's a good refresher to talk about every now and then. So I've done a few videos on this before, so if you're hearing this again, it's a reminder for you because I might say something different this time, or you might hear it, or you might just be in a different spot in your life. Look at these eyelashes. What is happening? Okay, so the drama cycle. So there's 3 participants in the drama cycle, okay? The cycle can be within yourself, within like a friends group, within family, within work. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to describe each part of the drama cycle, okay? And then I'm going to give you some information about each part, and then why they need each other to stay here. And then we're going to go through one easy thing that all you have to do to get out of this silly cycle, right? Okay, so let's start with the victim, okay? Do you feel like you're a victim in life? Do you know those people who are always victims in life? Yes, we all know those people, right? Woe is me, nothing goes right. Uh, they're manipulative, right? Because they want you to see things from their perspective. They have poor me syndrome. They're helpless. They complain and whine, and they're always fearful, right? They always are going to, like, worst case scenario. Burr. Okay, then we can move over to the rescuer. So the rescuer is like the hero. They appear self-sacrificing, right? Like, oh, just, I'll do it. Then they have over helpful facilitation because now they're mad. They like to be needed, right? So they're a lot of like the people pleasing, prone to getting mad unnecessarily, and also they most of the time do it to themselves, right? And then they're engulfing. So that's like those people that walk in and will like suck the energy right out of the room, or is like, oh, look at me, look what I'm doing. We also call those me monsters, right? If you listen to Brian Regan, he's a comedian and he talks about being a me monster. Me. Yes, the rescuers are the me monsters. Then you have the persecutor, okay? And they are the villain. So the persecutor gets angry. They're like passive aggressive, super judgmental. They can be bullies. They're demanding. They're spiteful, and they're scornful. So they're gonna like make your life hell. But here's the thing: for this cycle to continue, you have to be in one of these positions. And people, let's say it's your work cycle, okay? And where are you in this cycle? Are you helpless? Are you the hero? Or are you the villain? Then look at where the other people are. Also realize that all of these are connected because they all need each other, right? For you to be a hero, you have to have a victim. For you to be a persecutor, you need to be crapping on somebody else, which would be the victim who's helpless or the hero, right? If you are the hero, you need a victim to rescue. If you are the persecutor, you need people to be mad at and to feel important, right? So, look at yourself, where are you in the cycle, and then look at everybody else on the outside of where are they in this cycle. Then, let's say too, this can be in your friend circle, work circle, even internally, okay? So if you just look at where you are right this minute, where are you today? Where are you right now? Just close your eyes and take a quick little thinking minute for it. Where are you now? Where are you in this cycle? Are you in this cycle? If so, where are you today? Are you mad because things aren't going how you like, because you have over volunteered or put yourself in this position? Or are you crapping on people? Are you being crapped on? Do you feel important? Right? So where are you in this cycle internally? And you can be rotating, right? A lot of times people are like, oh, these people are passive aggressive, because they're moving within this. So how exactly do we get out of this cycle? I know it's going to sound so crazy and silly and easy, but doing just what we did right this minute. So if you take yourself out, literally out here, and start asking questions out here, because you're not in this like little crap storm, right? It's literally a storm in here. So when you take yourself out, this is becoming observer. So you're just going to observe what's going on. Take yourself out of the cycle, stop participating, right? That'll freak everybody right out because you're not giving into them what they need. You're not feeding into whatever their part is in the cycle. Take a step out, literally. You can physically move. You can go on a smoke break, smoke-free smoke break, whatever you need to do. Go get a mental minute. Go to the bathroom, sit in the stall by yourself, and just take a different look at what is happening. What position are they in right now? Why are they doing this? And then once you realize I don't have to be caught up in all of this, I can just be an observer and just ask questions, right? Instead of like getting mad, instead of just going and crying or feeling sorry for yourself or, putting on your cape and like, oh, I'll fix it. No. Did the person ask you to fix it? Are you just jumping in so you feel important? Do they need your help? Are you just overstepping your bounds? Are you crapping on people and don't even know? Take a look at what is happening. How are you participating? How is it affecting you? And just start asking questions. Why am I doing this? Did they ask for blank? A lot of times people pleasers are jumping in because they're trying to fulfill their own things in their own life, right? So when you take a step out and think, oh, are they trying to feel important right now? Yeah, probably. That'll make them the villain. Or the rescuer, depending on where they're at in here. A lot of managers are like that, because they want to be your friend, but then they want to fix it, but then they're mean about it. So like it's a whole spiral right in there. That was like all three things just in one person, right? So also you don't have to put up with that. For them to change the way that they act, you can change how you react or don't react. What if the one time, okay, think about this. As an observer, right? Now you notice that, let's say it's your boss, and this person, let's say he walks in and he's like yelling, and normally you would defend yourself and give him the satisfaction of participating in that, right? I'm not saying to sit there and take it. I'm saying to sit there and hear things differently. What are the words that this person's using? How is this person, what is the intention of this person, right? I mean, you can give them a blank stare. You can let them know that that's not appropriate to talk to you like that. You can tell them, hey, let's take this to a different office with somebody else that can see what's happening here. Or ask them questions to have them see something differently. But first start with you, right? So start with the way that you see things, because now you can become the observer. I'm not telling you to shove everybody else into being an observer. First, you got to do that for yourself. And then that's how you get out of there. Then you start becoming an observer to all the things, right? When you're like, ooh, I don't like that. That's a crap storm over there. Let's not participate in that. That's okay. You don't have to. Just observe it. And observing it too can be like you hearing it differently, you seeing it differently, whatever, however you take information in, just see it differently. Because it's not working, right? This is stressing you out. This is making you sick. This is creating chaos in your life. This is causing issues and having you go to the doctor 52 times because you think something's wrong when really it's just your environment. Maybe you need a mental health day. Take a mental health day and be an observer. Observe what's happening to you and how do you feel about it. You don't have to do that anymore. You can say no. That's okay. People pleasers out there, this is your permission to say no. Yeah. I'll share this with you. I had to go to a counselor one time because I didn't know how to say no. I was a yes person because that made me feel good. But then when I was a yes person, then I'd get mad about it. Then I'd feel sorry for myself because now I don't have time with my family or, my friends or whoever else I'm ignoring. And then, but yeah, let me fix it. No, no, literally. That's why when I started going to the counselor and she's like, okay, so when you say yes to the people you don't want to, you're saying no to yourself, your friends, your family, and the things that you want to do. So who are you saying yes or no to today? Is that to yourself? That's something to think about, right? That's where my family, my daughter and husband came up with piss off. Because because piss off was a lot easier to say than no. So I'd be like, well, do you want to do this or, piss off? And piss off is kind of funny, right? Because then when somebody says piss off, it's funny to me. So you should tell someone to piss off, okay? Maybe it's something, maybe even yourself. Tell yourself to piss off from saying yes. Or in the opposite way, maybe you're saying no to too many things and not living your best life. So it's a balance. This is all for you, different things to think about. So I'll see you again. I hope you have a fantastic week. Let me know if this resonates for you. Let me know how you say no, okay? So I'll see you again next week. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Happy Memorial Day, and I'll see you again next week. Okay, bye. Okay, there you go, Kimmy. Last week I forgot $150 meditation drum, so I'll slap it again today a few times. Okay, bye.